The story begins in the subarctic region of Siberia. This area is quite deserted, with snow and ice spread all around. A woman named Siva says that when she was born, a shaman said that this girl is cursed and will harm anyone she takes care of, and this seems true to Siva. Siva is living in a camp in the subarctic region with her daughter, Anya. No one else lives here because the area is occupied by Russian soldiers. Siva used to live with her tribal people, but for some reason she moved to a remote area with her daughter, and they changed their camps from time to time to avoid being caught by Russian soldiers. It is very difficult to survive in the cold and snowy environment. They have to struggle for food every day. Anya has lived her whole life this way but wants to meet people from the outside world. They have also kept some dogs to help with hunting, but one of the dogs has fallen ill, so Siva cuts its throat to free it from the pain. After this, Siva and Anya take their belongings and set out in a boat in search of a new place to stay. Further on, they see some Russian soldiers where construction work is going on a railway track. Siva and Anya get very scared seeing them. They are lucky that the Russian soldiers do not see them, and both of them leave quickly. After traveling for a long time, they reach an area where no one can find them. This place is perfect for them. This place is called the Arctic tundra. Now both of them decide to stay here and set up their tent. Then both of them go inside the tent to sleep, but Siva cannot sleep, and she looks at the wolf's paw she has with her and starts remembering her past. Siva used to live with her tribal people, but the tribal people thought that Siva was cursed, and if she stayed with them, something bad would happen to them, so Siva was thrown out of the village. While Siva is wandering in the forest, she meets a man from a reindeer tribe. The man asks Siva to join his tribe. Siva agrees and goes with him and starts living with him. Soon, both of them fall in love with each other. After some time, the man gives Siva this wolf's paw. At the same time, Siva remembers the shaman's words from the present: anyone she loves or cares for will be ruined. Thinking this, Siva gets scared. The next day, when Siva goes in search of prey with her dog, she sees a man who is badly injured. He is almost frozen by the snow and is dying of hunger. He suddenly falls and faints. Siva goes to the man with a weapon in her hand and starts stealing his belongings after seeing him unconscious, but the man regains consciousness and asks for help. Siva thinks that she should kill this man, but she takes pity on him and brings him to her tent, but the man faints again. Siva treats his injuries and takes care of him. Then Siva starts checking the man's belongings, in which she finds a map and a radio. After some time, when Anya comes there, she is surprised to see the man and asks Siva who this man is. Siva tells her that she does not know who he is. When I went hunting, he fell in front of me in an injured state and fainted. If I had not brought him, he would have died. After some time, when the man regains consciousness, he tells his name is Loki. Anya tells him that you are very lucky that Siva saved you because we do not trust anyone easily. At night, Anya makes soup for Loki. Her attention is constantly on Loki because she had seen a boy so closely for the first time. After a few days, when Loki completely recovers, he goes hunting with Anya and Siva in a boat. Loki says that because of you people, my life was saved. How can I repay this favor? Siva says that when we need something, I will tell you. But Anya smiles and says, go hunt a reindeer. Loki says, I promise if I see a reindeer, I will definitely hunt it. Then these people get off the boat and go to the snowy area, where they see a seal. Siva hunts it, and then they all return to the tent. At night, Siva and Anya cut the seal's meat and eat it raw because Siva was from a tribe, and meat was eaten this way there. This seems very strange to Loki, and he cooks the meat and eats it. Then Loki shows his radio to Anya and plays music on it. Anya and Siva had seen a radio for the first time, and they liked the music very much. Here Siva is looking at Loki as if she is being drawn towards him because Siva has been alone for years. She asks Loki, how did you come here? Loki says, one day, Russian soldiers came to my village. They forcibly caught some men for labor. While working, I got a chance and escaped from there. Then I kept wandering for many days without food and water. Then I saw you and my life was saved. Loki says, if the Russian soldiers see me, they will kill me. Siva says, when the cold lessens, you should leave from here. Until then, you can stay with us here, because Siva was afraid that because of Loki, they might get into trouble. Loki is handsome and strong, and Anya starts getting attracted to him. She asks Loki to comb her hair, which her mother used to do earlier. Loki smiles and starts combing Anya's hair, but Siva does not like this and lowers her eyes because she likes Loki. Loki also understands this. The next morning, Loki takes Siva's gun without asking her and goes to hunt a reindeer to fulfill his promise to Anya. When he sees a reindeer in one place and is about to aim and shoot, 2 Russian soldiers come and catch Loki and are about to take him away in their boat. But Loki takes out his knife and cleverly kills both the Russian soldiers one by one. Then he takes their belongings and starts returning to the tent. Here Siva tells Anya that you should not talk to Loki. You do not know him properly yet. But Anya refuses to listen to Siva. Then Siva gets angry and goes out of the tent. Just then, Loki comes with the soldiers' belongings. She tells him that she needs to talk to him about something important. She wants to tell him that she is cursed, but before Siva can tell Loki this, Anya comes there. Loki tells her that he has taken a lot of things for food, which makes Anya very happy, and both of them go inside the tent. Anya and Loki now start spending time with each other. This thing was shrinking inside Siva like pain, and she starts thinking about her past, and the story goes into the past. One day, when Siva returns to her tribe after hunting, she sees that someone has killed all the people of the tribe. Seeing this, she breaks down, but she sees that her boyfriend is still alive but was tied with a rope. When he sees Siva, he signals her to hide. Siva listens to him and hides because the Russian soldiers who had killed the villagers were now near her boyfriend. A soldier comes to Siva's boyfriend, cuts his throat, and takes his life, and he dies in front of Siva's eyes. Seeing this, Siva starts crying. When she tries to run away, the soldiers see her, chase her, and catch her. The soldier who killed her boyfriend does wrong with Siva and leaves her to suffer alive. Siva comes to her boyfriend, unties his rope, and starts crying while hugging him to her chest. She sees that there is a knife in his hand, which he was using to cut the rope, but he was killed by the Russian soldier before he could cut the rope. Siva keeps the knife with her. Just then, she hears a child crying from inside the tent. She goes and sees that there is a small baby girl. When she is about to leave with the baby girl, a soldier tells her that people like you have no right to live here. Once I finish people like you, this area will be ours. Hearing this, Siva understands that these people are doing this to capture natural resources. The soldier says that we have lost our way. You have to take us to the mainland. If you help us, we will leave you and this baby girl alive. Siva agrees to their words. When she and the soldiers were crossing a glacier holding a rope, Siva cuts the rope with a knife and pushes all the soldiers into a crevice and kills them. After this, Siva raises that baby girl, and that girl is none other than Anya, which means Anya is not Siva's own daughter. After this, the story returns to the present. Siva gets emotional remembering all this, and tears come to her eyes. Slowly the days pass. Anya and Loki now start spending more time with each other than before. They laugh, joke, and get close, but Siva does not like all this at all. She feels jealous seeing them together. Siva is afraid that Loki will take Anya away from her. One day, Loki asks Anya why you and Siva live alone here. To this, Anya says that Siva does not like to be with people. Maybe she is afraid of something, and also because of the Russian soldiers, we always keep moving from one place to another. At night, when Anya and Loki are talking to each other, Siva cannot bear it. She quietly takes her gun and goes out to hunt. After she leaves, Anya and Loki are very happy, and they become intimate. The next day, Loki goes hunting. He sees a reindeer and successfully hunts it, thus fulfilling his promise to Anya. Anya and Siva get happy seeing this. A few months pass in the same way. Anya and Loki's love deepens. Both of them are very happy with each other, and Anya gets pregnant. Loki and Anya decide that they will leave this place and go to the human world and start their family. One day, Anya tells Siva that I am pregnant. I want to give my child a better life, so Loki and I are leaving from here. Hearing this, Siva gets shocked. She says that why are you taking such a big decision? You do not even know Loki properly. Anya says that he has told me everything about himself, but Siva is deeply saddened to hear this. Now Siva is completely alone. She even stops talking to Anya. Anya and Loki start preparing to leave from here, but seeing Siva sad, Anya asks her if you would also like to come with us. Siva does not give any answer to this. At night, Loki goes hunting. Just then, Siva tells Anya to come. Let me comb your hair and make a braid. Anya comes to her, and Siva combs her hair, makes a braid, and suddenly, she cleverly strangles her with the same braid and kills her. After doing all this, there is no regret on Siva's face because she had started hating Anya because she was beautiful and young, and Loki did not even look at her because of Anya. Siva had been alone for many years. When she saw Loki, she thought that she would have a new beginning with Loki, but when she realized that Loki wanted Anya and not her, and they were going to leave from here, because of which she would be left alone, Siva was overcome with jealousy, anger, and fear all at once, and her mental balance was completely broken, because of which she took this step. Then Siva takes off the skin of Anya's face with the help of a knife and sticks it on her face like a mask. She wears Anya's clothes and gets ready like her. She thinks that if she looks like Anya, Loki will start loving her. But when Loki comes back, he mistakes Siva for Anya and becomes intimate with her. Siva tries to make sure that Loki does not know the truth. She says, I like you very much, but Loki gets suspicious after hearing her voice. He looks at her face carefully, touches her skin, and realizes that this is not Anya but Siva, and Siva has killed Anya. Frightened, Loki comes out of the tent and runs away from there, and Siva sits inside the tent and keeps crying. This shows that when a person reaches the extreme of loneliness, jealousy, and rejection, they can become insane and destructive to what extent, and with this, the movie ends.